Hello, it's now Monday the 4th of July. It's actually 7:30 in the evening. I was going to start vlogging, it was on my list, but then, I don't know, my plans had to change, and then I was being a bit of a stress head because I don't really like changing my plans. But anyway, I was meant to meet someone over Microsoft Teams today and do an interview, but they cancelled, so now I've had to rearrange my whole week because I'd planned to do certain things and then I set myself deadlines, so I've had to change all of that. At the moment, yes, the working day wasn't that interesting, it was just me on the computer. At the moment I've got a YouTube video which is 72% rendered. I want to get that rendered and uploaded and scheduled. Earlier on I went to the library. I haven't been to the library recently, but I got 3 books. 2 of them are on one side reserved. So this one by Emma Donoghue, and it's called Room, and it's going to be a really good book. She's come out with a different book that is what caught my eye. So I'm going to see what this one is like. Apparently it's like from the perspective of a 5-year-old. So I'm not sure how much I will actually like it. I think it's like a 5-year-old that always stays in the same room. And then this Dolly Alderton one called Ghost, which I can't even remember reserving. But it was in the library waiting for me, and it had been there since the 19th of May. So I don't know why they didn't send it back. But I'm sure I didn't get an email. Yeah, anyways. So I've got that to read, and then I've also got this one, which is a 2020 publication, and it's called The Alibi Girl, and it's more of a sort of thriller book. So yeah, I'm pleased with that. I've got 3 books to read. Anyway, so the reason why I decided to vlog this week is because I am going over to England to see my sister. It's her graduation, and she's graduating with a degree in veterinary medicine. So that's coming up later this week, is me flying over on Saturday morning. Anyway, so today is Monday. I have started packing for the trip, but the problem is I want to put this in the wash and wear another white top and put that in the wash after I've worn it tomorrow, so I don't want to wash my lights. But then there's stuff in my lights bag over there that I need to pack. I've got pyjamas in there that I need to pack. I've got like a little pile behind the camera, but I'm waiting for stuff there to be washed, and then it needs to be dried before I can pack it. But I can't wash it until I've worn what I want to wear tomorrow. So I don't know, I'm just kind of like stalled with that packing situation. But I'm going to wrap up my sister's presents that I got her. Well, I don't think she knows that she's getting that many presents, but she asked for this. I've decided I don't like this Topshop sort of burnt orange dungaree. So it's kind of got tortoise shell circles there. Very baggy, loose fitting, sort of crepey material, and legs like that. And then I'm also giving my sister some photos which I printed from Snapfish in the last few months. And also, Mum accidentally posted me 2 packs of these, so I was going to send these over for the sister. Got my sister a graduation card, some Percy Pig Party Time sweets, and some treat sticks. 7 of them for the cat. And then when I bought some shoes in a charity shop, I think because they were quite expensive, it was quite an expensive purchase, they decided to give me this bag. I haven't heard of this like charity, but I think my sister will like that side of the bag, so I'm kind of re-gifting that and giving it to her. Yes, I'm going to wrap up all of that and watch some YouTube whilst I do that. I need to find something good. now Tuesday the 5th of July and it's about 20 to 8. So I didn't have a particularly great sleep. I think I was awake for about 2.5 hours in the night. Anyway, so I'm now going off to work. I'm going to catch the bus into work. Looks like it's going to rain. As I said yesterday, I've had to change what I was planning on doing. But I'm going to be planning and preparing for a meeting which I have at the start of August. So it's like literally 4 weeks away. But I might as well do that today. And then I also have to do a presentation to the people that are funding the research that I'm doing. And that's in a couple of weeks. So these two things I was going to save until the end of next week. But because I haven't got the interview data yesterday, I thought I might as well get on with them today. Yeah, my hair is looking quite good at the moment, I think. Anyway, so I'm heading off to the university. I've got a packed lunch and I'm going to go downstairs and eat my porridge, which is ready to go in the microwave. Yeah, so I'll show you what I'm wearing. So I'm wearing these navy cropped trousers from Wallace, and then this big breezy top from Reese, and I like it because it's got these rose gold buttons at the back and it doesn't look particularly warm, so I am wearing a vest underneath. But anyway, this t-shirt was second hand and these trousers were also second hand. So yeah, I'm going. Yes, I'm just putting my lunch into the cupboard and I'm getting out my pens, highlighters, Tipp-Ex, hand cream, which I keep in that cupboard. Then I have to run across and switch on my computer in the floor, and then I plug everything in and get working. Here I am checking my file effects, what I'm meant to be doing that day, and getting my sheets out of the folder. Then here's me typing away. I keep a cheap Primark scarf because it's more like a shawl, and I keep that in the cupboard in case my legs get a bit cold. But anyways, all this fluff came onto my trousers and I couldn't really get it off. I licked my hand and then managed to get some of it off, but I still was completely covered in fluff walking home. Anyway, when I got home I decided to make some apricot almond squares, so I chopped up loads of dried apricots and then I added in some dairy-free butter and sugar, and then I microwave that. This recipe is from a free-from book, so it is meant to use gluten-free flour, but I was using normal plain flour. And it involves all these ground almonds. Here's my favourite trusty Lakeland tin. It's really good for brownies and tray bakes and cakes and things. So it's got little markers on, so you can really easily slice it into 20 pieces. I also made some cupcakes, and here I am making the strawberry buttercream icing. It's now about 8:30 or 8:45, so I came home from work, had dinner, and then I've just been doing a bit of baking. So I make these apricot sticky squares from here. It's a good recipe which I have done before, but the problem is you need to use a lot of the ground almonds. So usually Tesco sell a packet of 200 grams and it takes up more than a packet. So it's quite a more expensive recipe, but it's quite tasty. And it's like mixed spices. Anyway, then I also did the strawberry cupcakes from this book. But then I forgot to put the strawberry jam in the middle of them before icing. And my jam was too runny because I decided to use frozen strawberries. And I think whenever you add strawberries to buttercream or any fruit to buttercream, it just gets very wet, and I added so much icing sugar and it's still staying wet. Yeah, so it doesn't really look like her recipe, but that's what I've been doing, and I'm going to go and wash my hair and get ready for bed now. Hello, it's now Wednesday and it's about 6:30, but I'm going to go down to the stables before work, so that's what I'm doing now. It's now 8:25, so I got to the stables, then did a wheelbarrow poo picking, and then I caught him and did half an hour schooling. He was good, a little bit strong, but we were working on like lateral work and things. Anyway, I'm going to drive home now and try and be at my desk for by 9 o'clock, and I've got some cake to eat on the way home, and then I'm going to have a breakfast when I get home as well. I haven't actually catched up with you for a while, so basically it's now 5:20. Got home from the stables, had some breakfast, faffed around on the computer all morning, went to the pharmacy to pick up a prescription, had lunch, managed to spill tomato sauce on my sleeve of a white top, so I've taken that off. Anyway, I met the person online to do an interview at 1 o'clock, 1 till 2. There were computer difficulties and I ended up having to change my laptop because the sound wasn't working on my new laptop. So that was quite annoying. I don't know, because all the other ones, it's been I don't know, it's a new laptop, so that's the issue. It's the Dell Latitude 5420, I think, and I got it about 2 weeks ago from work. It's really small and compact. I will show you. It's this. Very small. Anyway, so I've got the audio recording from the interview and I'm now typing up every single word that I said and the interviewee said. I don't like transcribing. I keep thinking, oh, that would be a good side hustle. And then I remember how much I don't like it whenever I have to do it for work. So that's what I'm doing at the moment, is transcribing. I've got about 8 minutes left, but then I need to definitely go back and listen to the whole thing again and fill in gaps where I've missed it or misheard bits and bobs. So that is why I'm going to be working late today. 5:20. Still got this sorted. This is going to be well over an hour left. Maybe an hour and a half, then I need to have dinner, and then after that I found a job that I want to apply for today. So yeah, basically just on the computer. Here I am transcribing. It's pretty tedious because you have to press play, listen to it a bit, and then type out what you heard, and then go back again and check you heard the right thing, and type again. It's now 10 o'clock, my eyes are so tired from staying at the computer. I've literally been there since like 9 AM, apart from a few bits like going down to get food. And my back's really sore, I need a massage. Hunched over my laptop, like this. Anyway, I had a productive day, I'm pleased with what I've done, but I've literally got so much work to do tomorrow. So I need to set an early alarm, and I'm going into university tomorrow. I initially said a few weeks ago that I was going to shield this week before going away at the weekend, just to try and avoid getting coronavirus, but I just feel like I've spent so much time in my bedroom. I want to go into the office and have a bit of a change of scenery, so that's what I'm going to do. Now I'm going to go and get ready for bed because I'm tired and my eyes are really sore. Okay, bye. It's now Thursday and I'm going into the office. I did a little workout this morning as you saw, and then I've just been watching a bit of YouTube whilst doing my makeup and getting ready for work. So yesterday I did a lot of work and my eyes were like wow, because I don't know, I was like probably working for about 11 hours, which is one of the longer days I've had whilst doing this job, but work needs to get done, and today I've got a lot of work. But I kind of feel like because the interview was yesterday afternoon, all my work is more pushed towards and concentrated to the last 2.5 days of the week. So today I've got to sort of get all that interview data analysed and then start writing it up into the results document, which I've already started. So that's actually quite a big job. And then also sort out some bar charts and pie charts and things. Now I have the data from all participants. So there was quite a big gap because the 5th participant did the interview on the 23rd of May, and then the 6th participant only did it yesterday. So that's like a 6-week gap. But luckily I have started writing up, because when you're working or writing up things for university, it's good to just start the writing up process rather than postpone it, because some people get like readitis, whereas when you can't stop reading the literature and you're like, oh, I just need to read a few more articles before I want to start writing up. Or some people are like, oh, I need to wait for the perfect time, but then the perfect time never comes. Or some people like to wait until they've got a whole day or a whole week free. But it's good just to start the writing up process, even if you've got little slots here and there. And I have done quite a bit. There's currently 12,000 words in this document, which I'm quite pleased with, but a lot of it's going to have to be deleted, because I just like to get it all out there and edit it later. So I'm going to show you what I'm wearing today. I'm wearing this Swarovski rose gold octagon dancing pendant, which I did an unboxing for, Olivia Burton watch, diamond and tanzanite ring, and then this top and skirt I think I've had for at least 7 years. So it's like a navy top from Next, which I quite like because it's got these cut out bits and little studs, and it's a bit different here, but the back is like normal t-shirt material. Anyway, I think it's quite smart. And this is size 6. And then the skirt is kind of a textured wavy pattern, and it's from Jack Wills. So it's like that, but you can pull it down a bit, or you can pull it up. And I am wearing a vest today, and I've got a warm blazer to wear and a scarf because I was freezing in the office on Tuesday. So yeah, I'm going to go and have my breakfast. I've got porridge ready to go, and then head off to the university. The problem with this office is that the lights automatically go off every 20 minutes, even during the daytime, like not even when it gets to the evening. So I have to run across, and it takes about 18 seconds probably. So it's okay because it gives my eyes a rest from the laptop or computer for a bit, but it's a bit annoying. Even if I wave my arms around, the lights still go off, or even if I jump around, the lights still go off. But if there is someone working on a more central desk, then the lights do not go off. But on this day, I was in the office all by myself. Anyway, look at that document, so many pages, I think 58 pages. And then I'm just packing up all my stuff into my bag, ready to go and walk home again at the end of the working day. And it was actually quite warm, so I decided to scrunch up my coat and put that in the rucksack instead of wearing it. It's 10 to 6, I just got home from work and now I'm sorting out all my laundry, putting it away in my drawers, and also I've got a massive pile of stuff that I started packing, so I can pack that into my rucksack now I finished using it for work, because I'm going to working from home tomorrow, so I don't need my rucksack. So yeah, just a bit of like bits and bobs, sorting things out evening for me. So I kind of do the Marie Kondo way of folding up clothes, or it's kind of like partly folded. Pyjamas are rolled into like a square box within the drawer, and then other items are kind of more folded in the way that the Marie Kondo book says. So these vests are very much folded in that sort of method, but then tights and things are more sort of like scrunch up or like fold loosely. I definitely don't roll them as neatly as she would say you should. I bought this little pill holder from eBay a few weeks ago. It was one of my many purchases I made whilst I had coronavirus and was at home online shopping. Anyway, so this was only £2.30 including postage, which is a good deal. And the reason why I bought it is because my previous one that I used is too small. So this is the old one that I used to use. So it's that size. And then the new one has much bigger, I don't know, it's not really focusing, but it's much bigger spaces because I'm now taking a few more pills to try and boost my immunity. So they all live in here with all my other toiletries like cotton wool, fake tan, chocolates, which aren't a toiletry but chocolates live in this container. So I've got this A to Z multivitamin, and I think that's from Home Bargains or somewhere like that. And then there's this Tesco omega-3 fish oil. So these two I switch around what brand I get. I just get a cheap sort of version. And then last year, so a dietitian recommended that I took these two, and then last year I started taking turmeric. And I buy this on Amazon. It's a fairly good price because you get 180 capsules and it costs £11. So that's sort of to stop inflammation. And then these three are what I have started taking. The boyfriend sent them to me while I had coronavirus. So they kind of like to help my immunity. So D3 is because there isn't much sun in the UK. Zinc is for immune and antioxidant support. And then the last one is this Higher Nature quercetin and bromelain with vitamin C and immunity. So I looked at the reviews on Amazon and they are quite positive, and they're saying that it reduces your hay fever symptoms. And I do actually think it has made my eyes and nose a lot less itchy. Not sure if I have got hay fever, but I don't know, 60 tablets, and I think it was fairly expensive. But I might look into buying this one again. But this one, this vitamin D, has got loads in it. It's like 400 tablets that would last well over a year. So yeah, that's my whole 6. So instead of opening them every day, I am just using this. Here's some footage of what I do every week. Usually on a Thursday, I sort out the pills for the week. So basically just tip them all out and then go through and pick them up and put them into the container, just so it's a bit more easier and ready to go when I need it in the morning. Not really riveting content, so I did speed this up. And then after that I cleaned all the surfaces in my bedroom, cleaned both the bathrooms and vacuumed my bedroom, the stairs. And yeah, basically that's what I tend to do on a Thursday. I have just had a bath and done my skincare, so my face is looking a little bit shiny. Anyway, the bath was being annoying, I couldn't get any hot water, so I had like a lukewarm kind of cold bath. Anyway, I'm going to show you what I have packed. So I'm travelling with my dad and we're taking one bag in to go, like a big bag to go under the hold. So I've got this packing cube which contains all of my clothing, socks, pants, and also a sun hat I decided to put in. And then I've got some toiletries in here and also like a big thing of sun cream, a present for my sister, and DVD, some snapfish photos, and also a book. That is the pile of clothes that I am going to be wearing for the flight on Saturday morning, along with this white vest there hanging up ready to go. And then down here I'm just taking a small rucksack. I was going to take my work rucksack, but I've decided just take the small one because I haven't used it yet. I bought that on Vinted, and then I've got those bits to go in there, but I'm still using things. Hello, it's now Friday and it's actually 20 past 12. I just had a quick video call with someone from like 12 to 12:15. Anyway, I haven't started filming this vlog today because I have spent the majority of the morning naked whilst working on my laptop, which is one of the benefits of working from home. But basically I've just been naked because I didn't want to get stains on any of my clothes, and then I just put this top on for the meeting. I don't know if that's weird. But anyway, so I use this. I've been doing fake tan. So I've done 2 layers of this Bondi Sands self-tanning foam in light and medium, and I'm quite pleased with the colour that's developing, but I can leave it on for up to 6 hours before washing it off. So it actually looks, I actually quite like this colour, but when I wash it off it's going to get a bit lighter because some of the colour will wash off, and then basically I'm going to leave it on I think for a few more hours. And then I also have put this 3 times on my face this morning, so it's the Saint Tropez self-tan purity spray. I think I bought this last year. I've used it this much so far. I don't use it much. It smells okay. This one smells a bit biscuity. But yeah, pleased with my colour, and yeah, getting ready for the holiday because most stuff needs to be done today because we are actually trying to leave the house at 6 AM tomorrow. EasyJet emailed yesterday and said we have to be there 2 hours before the flight. So yeah, 6 AM and I've booked the car parking, everything's ready to go. My dad hasn't started packing yet, but I think I need to go and supervise his packing. My chair keeps squeaking, but anyways, on Wednesday afternoon I collected all the data and because I spoke to the participants, and then I transcribed it all later up until the evening. Yesterday I was in the office and I thematically analysed and pulled across different quotes that they'd said under the different categories and under the different codes and themes that I had. Anyways, then today I am now writing it up a bit more neatly and making sure I'm not repeating the same word and checking it's all in the right place and there's no repetition of quotes and stuff throughout the whole document. At the moment it's about 15,200 words and 57 pages. So it's quite a large project. I'm currently on page 14. I did think I'd be able to get this all done today, but I think that's a bit ambitious. I'm going to see how far I get. And then once I've done that, I'm going to print it off. But that will probably be next week because it takes a long time if you want to do it properly. So something that I bought while I was off work for a week sick with coronavirus were these weekly plan sheets from a company on Instagram called Crossbow Planner. So they're made in England, but anyways, so I just thought I should kind of change how I do my final facts, because I usually use the 2 pages spread for the whole week, but then this is a new one. So I'm showing you a page which doesn't have any information on it yet. So it's from the 1st of August I'm starting, but it's a bit annoying you've got to write the dates on, but that's probably a good thing as well. But I'll show you what they look like. Yeah, so this is the Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday page. And so it's got 3 little dots at the top for bullet points, and then it's got your schedule from 6 to 11, which I think is really good. I don't usually work up until 11. I don't really do much past 9, but it's really good that it starts at 6 because a lot of these sort of things start at 9. But I often would start early. So that's where you put the dates, and then it's a little bit smaller for the Saturday and the Sunday, and then at the bottom there's this to do and also a notes there. Yeah, and then on the other side is the Monday to the Wednesday, so it's the same with the 3 points. So it's not really focusing. Anyway, so the top 3 tasks of the week would go there, and then also there's a section for 4 important tasks. My usual final facts pages would be about £7 or £8 at Amazon, and these were £12.50. But I'm really impressed with how quickly they came in the post, and also the page, paper quality is really good. It's nice and thick. So yeah, I'm going to see how I get on with these. I don't usually need to structure my things hour by hour, so we're just going to see. Hopefully they help to make me more productive, but I'm looking forward to when I start using them in a few weeks. I woke up at 5:30 and then we left the house at 6, flew over to Bristol. The airport was quite good and We got through security in about 5 minutes, so that was good. Yeah, so we're leaving the house and we're going to drive into Bristol, have a look around, because my dad hasn't looked around Bristol before, and we're going out for dinner somewhere called the Burger Joint. I would highly recommend the Burger Joint. I've actually eaten there twice. So we got this vegan Oreo milkshake, and then I actually got a vegan chicken because they didn't have the lamb thing that I wanted. I'm not a vegan, but anyway, I ended up getting the vegan chicken. It actually tasted pretty good, and I got the chunky chips. And then we went into this little Dobbies, which is like a big Dobbies but much smaller, and has more like house plants and dried plants. It was quite nice though. Don't know what building that is, but basically we're just walking around a bit and heading over to Cabot Tower. Here's the tower. There are steps to get up to the tower, and then once you're in the tower, it's very narrow steps and very tricky when other people are coming down or like going the opposite direction to you. But it's really good view, so you can stop sort of like part of the way up, or you can go up some more steps and get an even better view. Then we went to somewhere called Casper's, which is a chain of ice cream and waffles and pancakes, and I got a vegan chocolate sorbet sort of thing. Anyway, here's St. Nicholas's Market, and there's a South African shop. It's actually across two shops, like there's a walkway through the middle. Anyway, I was kind of more filming the ceilings because there were a lot of people around because it was a Saturday. Anyway, this is cool road markings with flowers. And there's a lot of steps and hills in Bristol. Anyway, these are called Christmas steps, and they're quite a landmark. Anyway, then we're walking back up a hill to get to my sister's car. Got a nice lolly. My sister has just gone to check on her pony and do some poo picking, and then she's coming back and we're going to have some dinner. We had quite a large lunch at the Burger Joint, so just going to go for like sort of sandwiches, baguettes, cheeses, crisps, dips sort of meal, but that's what we're going to do. And I'm quite tired because the heat has been relatively exhausting. Here is like a wooden door that you come in further up the road from the front door, and then there's this little courtyard area. So we've got an ironing board, a vacuum, and all that is like a giant spider plant with long stems, some hanging plant which is fake. Yeah, and that's the door through to the kitchen. And yeah, there's just cleaning materials and stuff in that cupboard there. And then through this door, there's a stretchy hose pipe there. I'm going to do a quick tour of the kitchen, but there's a bit of background noise because Dad is addicted to listening to the radio. The door that you come in from the courtyard. Here, in here's like a hidden fridge, and then this one is a freezer. This is all food that we bought in Sainsbury's and Iceland. So I've got my favourite granola, that one, and I've got some CD bread. So there's various things there. Glasses here, nice solid wooden worktops, all tiled, washing machine, tumble dryer, dishwasher, strawberry cottage, first aid, cooking books, toaster. I bought some of my own decaffeinated tea bags. There's mugs there, fairy liquid, a funky draining tray, chopping boards, lots of knives, bowls, plates. They all seem to be on the square side. What's in here? Oh, more mugs and some teacups. In here, oh, that's interesting. It's got a lot of equipment. This, and that's a weird sort of drawer, shelving. Anyway, there's one of these range cookers, 4 hobs, and plus one of these hot bits. a microwave. Oh look, and they've got some instructions up there. And this is food that was here when we arrived. Cornflakes. Cutlery. Tea towels. Actually, that's quite good. They've got cling film even. And baking trays and things. And the table seats 4 people. So there's a map here. Oh, I didn't see this. A little cupboard. Got DVDs and stuff and games in there. So that's handy. I like this sort of plaster old brick. So the cottage is about 200 years old. We've got these little bulbs. A wood burner. We're allowed to use this wood, or we can pay an extra £10 to get some more wood, which was in the courtyard area. So it's all quite nicely finished off. Here's a quite posh chair, I think, with some leopards on it. Anyway, so there's the window. I think it's single glazed. There's a Sony TV. A sort of Persian rug. Nice corner sofa. There's me. Another little armchair over here. That's a lock cupboard in there. And then there's a bit of a working area. So this is the main door into the house, but you can't actually come in that way. There's my shoes. And then these are the steps to go upstairs. So it's painted kind of like a bluey grey, which is quite nice because it's not all white. So there's that picture there. Another picture there, and that's in Bristol. And then here is the like twin bedroom. So it's just 2 single beds with these lights. See if they work. Well, they need to be plugged in, switched on down there. Anyway, so looks nice. 2 pillows each. Brother's not coming, so it's just me in this room. Nice picture. Fake roses. Nice window, and that's the view. It's like a single road, there's nowhere to park outside. So you have to park further down the street. Or there's a pub you can park in if you ask. Anyway, so these like antique chest of drawers which are like made of pine are quite nice. Mirror. Another mirror. This wardrobe space is quite impressive. And they've got spare blankets and whatever that is at the back. And hangers as well. So that's all looking good. Yeah, so it's actually quite impressively high ceilings, and it's quite nice beams because they're not super dark. Oh yeah, and also I like this Highland cow here. So that's like a doorstop, which is quite cute. So there's this nice blue stripy carpet, and then tiles into the bathroom. So it's quite a nice bath, slightly larger at the shower end, and it's quite good the way it's up on a step, although this could probably be a bit of a slipping hazard. I don't know. I like it. It all looks quite freshly painted. So there's the shower. They've got conditioner, shampoo, tea tree and mint body wash. There's the toilet. They've even got a rubber duck. Toilet paper. There I am. So it is a bit of a low ceiling, and if you are tall, you could bang your head. But in general, the ceilings are quite good. Let's see. Window. Ooh, fire extinguisher. So this is the master bedroom. It's got this nice dado rail. Another chair there. This is a wardrobe. Interesting. Oops. Got a full length mirror there, and there I am. So this is the same paint that's in the hallway, sort of pale blue. There's the window, dressing table area, so my dad's going to be sleeping in here. And there's the bed. It does look pretty comfy. I think it might be king size, it looks quite large. Yeah, so there you have it, a tour of the Airbnb. It's now Sunday morning. I had a good sleep last night. I think I slept from like 10 to 10 to 7, so that was almost 9 hours, and I wasn't really awake in the night, so that was really good for me. And yes, I've been awake, I've done some ironing, I was watching Country File on TV downstairs. They were like training a 12-week-old sheepdog, so that was cute. I'm gonna go and have breakfast. I've tried to plait my hair. This side is not as good as this side, but it's gonna be hot today. So I'm wearing this black vest from H&M, which was in a recent haul. And then I have got these shorts from Zara, which I bought maybe 2019. And then this is like a polo belt. We're meant to be going to Cheddar Carboot this morning, just waiting for my sister, but I need to go and have some breakfast before she gets here. Yeah, so we went to the car boot sale. It's now about 11:30, and my sister's behind me with Dad. We're just going for a walk with her, and then we're going to go to her house and have a barbecue. We got a disposable barbecue yesterday in Iceland, so that's what we're doing. We've got lamb kofta kebabs and Aberdeen Angus burgers and some chicken as well, and some nice bread and things, so quite warm. I think it was about 25, 26 degrees. Anyway, here's some footage of my sister cantering along. So the pony was born in 1995, so I think she's, 27 years old now. Anyway, then we drove back to the house. We just had a barbecue. My back and shoulders are getting very burnt, although I did put SPF 30 on them this morning. Anyway, I put sun cream on my face 3 times and now sun cream on my body twice today. So I think we're going to head to the beach or somewhere in a minute. Here are my mum's 2 dogs. They were quite warm sitting outside, but it was a bit shady for them. And then I did some reading in the garden with the Waitrose free magazines. It's now 8:15, just got home. So earlier I went to Cadbury Garden Centre after going to, I don't know what the river was called. We were going to try and go for a swim, but it didn't look very appealing, so we ended up going to this garden centre, which was quite nice. Looked around, looked at the fish. Didn't buy anything, I think, but my mum bought some buffalo ears for the dogs. Anyway, we went back to my sister's. Mum had a whole load of stuff that she bought for us, and then we were kind of trying on clothes and stuff. Anyway, it's now 8:15. I had a lot of cake about an hour and a half ago, so I'm not that hungry, but I'm having some toast. I've got some toast to have with lactose-free Philadelphia, Satsuma, some Cheddar Gorge strawberries, Vittoria grapes, which are my favourite, and I'm really pleased I managed to find this in Sainsbury's. So it's vanilla rice pudding, and I'm going to have that as well. Might have some cereal or something if I'm still hungry, but that's what I'm starting with. It's now much later, actually not that much later, but 9:15. I just had a shower and I put my pyjamas on. I'm going to go downstairs and watch a bit of TV, I think, but I'm quite tired, so I'm going to go to sleep soon. Anyway, this is the end of the vlog. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up, and bye.